Good morning, I'm Erio Ziglio from the European Office of the World Health Organization. I want to thank the Portuguese Association of Public Health Promotion for inviting me to say a few words about the 25th anniversary of the Ottawa Charter. I got a personal story attached to that because that was in 1986 my very first attendance to an international public health meeting. So I was one of the about 150 people that attended the Ottawa meeting that resulted in the Ottawa Charter. I would like to spend a few words with you to discuss basically three things. First, the context that has changed since Ottawa 1986. Then a few issues that are still there when we try to implement the Ottawa Charter in our countries or regional or local level. And then I would like to finish with some lessons. I know that you also have perhaps the possibility to project a film that the WHO Europe has prepared, and we've been able somehow to get some images of 1986 and what went on in Ottawa. And there is also a beautiful interview of the Director General of WHO at that time, Dr. Mahler. So I hope that during your conference you will be able also to see this. But to go back to my presentation, let me just say a few words about context. Of course, the definition of health promotion and the five action area identified by the Ottawa Charter are still there and are as important now, or perhaps even more important now than in 1986. But we are living in a very fast world. I think in 1986 the impact of globalization was not there. Perhaps all the impact of climate change was also not there, and a number of social and economic issues and the scientific finding related to the big determinants of health, they were not there. So I think that we have somehow to rethink and to readapt the Ottawa Charter to today's world, to today's Europe, to today's Portugal. Allow me now to pass to some issues. There are a number of issues that are there, and to a certain extent they become even more dramatic since 1986. The first is, as you can see from this slide, the big increase of health inequities in Europe. This is a big national issue, but it's becoming more and more a regional and local level issues. As you know, at the global level, WHO has reviewed the scientific work in the area of health inequities, and we are trying to do the same in our regions in Europe. The second issue is that no matter where we are in Europe, there is still an imbalance between the investment that goes in areas of treatment, hospitals, etc., and the amount of investment that goes into public health and health promotion. And we think that this is an issue that we need to address, particularly today in terms of economic crisis. The third issue that I see is that we need to strengthen the health promotion part of our health system. And finally, I think that it is important that we create more coherence between what we do in health promotion and within our health system and what other sectors do, because the conditions for health and the possibility of people to promote their health, they strongly depend not only on the health sectors, but on other sectors as illustrated by this slide. Allow me, dear Portuguese friends, to conclude by highlighting a number of lessons. Can we in Europe, in Portugal, national level, subnational level, promote people's health? What are we learning in this area? Well, I would like to share three or four of these important lessons. The first is that we need to find ways to connect or reconnect people to their environment, to their social environment, to economic environment, to their physical environment. That's very important, because otherwise the conditions for health won't be there for our people. The second lesson that we are learning is that we need robust and credible action in the area of health promotion. We cannot think that we can change the condition of health by just pointing out or investing on a small scale behavioral programs. I think behavioral programs are important, but what we need is to really have strong policies that can really reduce the risk of people to become unhealthy. And this is illustrated by this slide that I've taken from Scotland. The third lesson is that we can have all the good scientific evidence in the world, but unless we have sufficient capacity in our countries in terms of people with the right skills, with the right know-how, and in the appropriate place within the health system and government, it will be very difficult to make progress in the area of health promotion. And finally, I think that we have a unique opportunity nowadays to reposition health promotion within national development, regional development, and local development. Promoting health is a key element for development. Promoting health is a key strategy to help countries to move out from this social and economic crisis that our countries are facing. As you know, we are trying somehow to have a new policy framework for our 53 countries in Europe. And I can assure you that with this new policy framework that we hope that it will be adopted next year in September, health promotion is central. So ladies and gentlemen, again, my congratulations to you for reflecting and celebrating the Ottawa Charter, and I wish you every success with your conference and every success in implementing health promotion in your country.